MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate, Kian Wong. No balls and a strike to count. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Pause, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for them.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria,
The third baseman.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
That's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Grounded back up the middle, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
In now, Abiatel Avelino. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Batting 9.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Webb.
Standing in now, Logan Webb, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 6-0. Logan Webb gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit, when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Adam Frazier will be next. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Newman on at first, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run, but this will land untouched. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there, return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Settling in now, Brian Reynolds, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side, puts the ball in play, more of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches in that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Moran carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here's a drive out toward left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Three runs already home here. 1-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jason Martin. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Puig retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 6 and the Pirates 3. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-1 count to Puig. Very high, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
All even now, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Kian Wong. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Polanco to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Chad Cole is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Hit out towards second, reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Cole primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Two and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. So a full count now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants on top, 9-3. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Chad Cole, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Riding in once again, Kevin Newman. He drew a walk his first time up. Set and the pitch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Adam Frazier. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. Still way back. It's 9-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abiatel Avaldino. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Logan Webb is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and one.
1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Kian Wong. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. In now, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hence giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
One out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and one. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Colin Moran, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Gregory Polanco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. With runners in scoring position this season, Polanco brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now at the plate, Jason Martin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 9 and the Pirates 3. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Polanco on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's outside.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Evan Longoria would be next. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The pitch.
1-0. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Chad Cole. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still way back. It's 9-3. At the plate, Evan Longoria. No hits to this point.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Buster Posey now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Abiatel Avelino, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Logan Webb is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. One left for San Francisco, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Standing in, Adam Frazier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch.
Nope.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Brian Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit to first. Flores gets down to make a great play. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still way back. It's 9-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Newman's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Kean Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Wilmer Flores will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Oh,
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 to count. He's ready. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Evan Longoria comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Popped him up. Frazier ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding in, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Posey has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Into the gap in left center. This is down and it'll head for the wall. Pence scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Blake Cederland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Abiatel Avellino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That's ball
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bell is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Giants lead it 13-3. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hops this one up. Longoria in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number one.
Gregory.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Trevor Oaks is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 93, Trevor Oaks.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oaks, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason.
Now in the box, Jason Martin. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners on first with one down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding in, Trevor Oaks. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, softly hit to short. Newman brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-1. Cedarlin, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. So standing in, Kian Wong, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down. Kevin Kramer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Kramer stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1, and they remain well behind. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Center fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Way outside. 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 13-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pence on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Gregory Polanco would be next. The 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count. Ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Set to deal on 2-2.
We got full count.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in, Buster Posey. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Abiatel Avelino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0. Nope, outside.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Giants on top, 13-3. For another shot now, Gregory Polanco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Fastball just inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jason Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Eric Gonzalez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Eric Gonzalez.
Swing and a line drive. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Sean Anderson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Christian Ademaze is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 14, Christian.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tagged by Posey will be too late, safe at home plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. 0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Giants get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Logan Webb takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Joe Musgrove was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and